So as you can see here, I love watching movies. I have a lot of them behind me, and I thought it would be fun to showcase my favorite movie, starting with a certain letter. But before we can do the A's, we have to start with the numbers. I couldn't do wrong by picking 28 Days Later. It's a great zombie flick. Danny Boyle does a great job directing that sucker. Speaking of another horror-numbered movie, we could talk about 30 Days of Night, a movie that does not get the love it deserves. Is it the most terrifying vampire movie ever made? I don't think so, but it is a pretty dang good one, and with winter here, it hits all those chill vibes. You also can't go wrong with the movie 50/50. 8 Mile is a goddamn classic, be rabbit for life. And 21 Jump Street is one of the best comedies in the past 15 years. But if I'm really being honest with myself, this always came down to just a couple options. 1917 is one hell of a war film that takes the one-shot concept and masters it. And right beside 1917, we have 2001: A Space Odyssey. This almost took my top spot. This movie is an absolute classic. Film buffs will probably hate me for not picking it, and it's my number 2 numbered movie of all time. But for my number 1 choice, I have to go down to my Criterion Collection section and pick another classic in its own right, 12 Angry Men. For the majority of its runtime, you're just stuck in a jury room trying to come up with a verdict, and the push and pull back and forth between the two opposing sides is utterly fascinating and never gets dull once. If you're also one of those people that think, I can't watch black and white movies, they're not going to keep my attention, you should watch this movie because you don't even notice the black and white a couple minutes in. Here's my Letterboxd review on 12 Angry Men. Next up is the A's. Check back tomorrow because there are a lot of heavy contenders for that letter as well. And if there are any numbered movies that I didn't talk about today that you absolutely love, let me know in the comments because I love finding new movies to watch. Maybe some that I kind of forgot about, maybe some I just don't own physically. Let me know.